Namaste, Haribol, Radheshyam to all my dear friends. So I get some time to record this video and to share some of my thoughts with all of you and to chant a little bit and glorify the divine. So these last days I'm thinking a lot about the great personalities that we had in a different traditions, different religions, different spiritual movements because I see them as role models that we should look up to how they overcome the difficulties. And this is what actually made them a great personalities. This is what made saints, the challenging times. This is how the saints are made it. And if we see the life of Jesus, of Muhammad, of Buddha, or Krishna, or all these great divine personalities, so they all of them they had big challenges. If you see Jesus, Jesus had really big challenges in front of him. He had his own disciple and friend who betrayed him, like Judah, or however you call him. And then he was put on the cross. He was tortured, and in all this thing, he was thinking about this conditioned souls. He was thinking, please God, forgive them. They don't know what they do. They are not conscious enough. They are not aware. So he just showed his greatness in this most difficult times. If you see the life of Buddha, who was a prince, he was living in really big opulence. He just had everything one man can desire. But he still decided to take a life of a monk, to live a very challenging life, live in the forest without anything. And many people they didn't really understand him at that time, and but still he went through all these difficulties and he showed his greatness in the challenging times. Also Krishna was also not recognized right away. The Kamsa, the ruler of Mathura, the region where Krishna appeared, he was very cruel. He wanted to kill Krishna. And Krishna also showed his greatness in all these difficult times. Muhammad also was not really understood in that time. All of them, they showed greatness in these challenging times. So I believe that all these difficulties that we have, they are opportunity for all of us that we can show our greatness, but not greatness in a way that we should be proud, that we should prove everyone how great we are. No, these challenging times should actually show us what we are made of and what kind of consciousness we have. So most of the people right now have corona consciousness because all we think about, all we hear about is just corona, corona, corona. And this is becoming like a most powerful mantra right now. Just everyone is chanting the name of corona. And we are slowly, slowly becoming corona conscious. But chanting the name of corona is just putting the fear in our hearts, in our minds, and doesn't really help us at all. We are bombarded with different informations about the corona. Is it dangerous? Is not dangerous? And then different conspiracy theories. From where it comes? Does it come from China, from America, or I don't know? Different theories, different informations, and none of those informations is really helpful for us right now. Of course, we need to be informed, we need to be updated, and we need to know in one sense what is going on in the world around us, but we should not be overwhelmed with all these informations. We can just read once a day the news, being updated, and that's it. And then the rest of our time we should be God conscious. We should put our focus on real valuable things which will help us to have the right consciousness in these challenging times. So if we see the lives of these great personalities, their focus was always on the God. was always on the spiritual things. And doesn't matter what was happening around them, but they were always focused on the God. So I think and I believe actually that we should all do the same. We should just follow the example of these great personalities, and we should try as much as possible, as more as possible, to be God conscious in a way that we just meditate every day, that we sing divine names, that we do some service for people around us, for our community, and that we show some empathy, that we show some compassion to the others people. And this is what will help us to overcome these difficult times. So these last days I'm thinking a lot about Vrindavan. This is what is really helping me, because Vrindavan is the place where I spent almost 2 years. And in Vrindavan, most of the time, what we did, we were chanting the divine names, we were visiting different temples and hearing different beautiful stories about Krishna and Radha. And this kind of stories and this chanting of the divine names, it really affects our heart. It really transforms our heart. It purifies our heart. And when the heart is pure, we are able to receive this divine mercy, this divine love. When our heart is full of fear, we are not able to receive anything except more fear, except anxiety, except all these toxic feelings which are not helpful at all and which are making us more unhealthy and more unaware about other people. So fear is there to control the people. It's just to make us like a sheeps, to follow everything what is said. And fear is opposite of love. The root of all the fear is the sentence which is inside of us, and it sounds like, I can do that. I can handle all these things. I can handle the loss of my beloved person. I can handle the fear of public speaking. I can fear the broken relationship. I can handle many other things. And this is the basic sentence that is going on inside of us. I can do that. I can handle that. But if we are really conscious and aware and connected with our spiritual side, with our soul, then we know that we can handle anything with the help of the God, with the help of the divine, which we just can handle anything. And we can be fearless. And this is what great personalities did. They were all fearless because they never said, I can handle that, I cannot do that. They could do whatever is needed, and they did it. They did it. Even if we have fear, we just go through it, we do it. So all these corona things should not make us fearful. This corona thing should just make us aware, just make us conscious that the corona is there. We cannot neglect it. It's there, it's happening, and we should do all what is necessary to do. Like right now, we are all home, staying in quarantine, isolated from other people, just to not to spread the virus. And it's the right thing to do right now. And I'm really suggesting all of us to do it right now, at least for some time. Let's do it. But during this quarantine time, during this time that we are home, we should just focus on the spiritual values and follow the example of these great personalities. So my meditation on Vrindavan really helps me to focus on these divine things which are present in all of us. And divine qualities are love, compassion. These are divine qualities. And when we have touch with these qualities, we also start to get more and more overwhelmed with this kind of feelings. And this is what is needed. This is what is our soul is hankering for, this kind of things, for love. We are looking for love in this world, not for fear. So let us stop looking for fear and let us focus on love. And let us purify our heart from all toxic emotions, and let us become the instrument of divine love and compassion. And this is how we can help ourselves, and this is how we can help others. And the way to do it, this beautiful way how to do it, is the chanting the divine names, because just this practice of singing has such a healing power that just by singing you already feel kind of free. You already feel without anxiety, just by singing. But if you sing divine names, you can feel peace right away. And then if you go deeper, you can feel the connection with the divine. And then when you feel connected with divine, you just realize in that moment that everything that is going on around you right now is not important, because all of it will pass. This corona thing will also pass. And it's a beautiful story from the Vedic scriptures when the king and the queen of the big kingdom, they decided to leave the kingdom and just go to the forest to meditate. And they left the kingdom to their son, who was a prince in that time. He was a very young, unexperienced prince, and so he was very concerned, how will I rule over such a big kingdom without any experience? And then the queen, the mother, she told him, so I left you 2 messages. So, and whenever you have challenging times, go there and see these 2 messages. Whenever is too challenging, if it's too difficult for you, or if it's going too good that you cannot believe how good is it, and you are concerned what is happening next, you just go there and check. So after the parents left, the kingdom was doing really, really well. Everything was blossoming. They had so much opulence in the kingdom. So the prince was thinking, wow, everything is going so well. I didn't expect that. I was thinking that it will be much harder to rule over such a big kingdom. So, because everything was going so good, and the prince couldn't believe that everything is going so well, so he went to see what is the message that his mother left him. Let's see the first message that my mother left me there. So he went there and he saw the message. It will pass. Wow. So it will pass, okay. And then after a while it really happened. After a while it started to be really hard in the kingdom. The weather and everything was so bad that all the fields full of vegetables, they didn't really grow, and they didn't have enough food for the kingdom. And then the people start to be very unhappy, because people start to be hungry, start to be desperate, and start to be really worried. And then the prince was thinking, okay, maybe in the second message my mother has the solution. Now I should check what is the second message of my mother. And he went there to see it, and it was written, it will pass. So in that moment the prince realized that all what is happening is temporary and everything will pass. But what he needs to do, he needs to be conscious and aware and be in the right state of the mind, and be always connected with the divine, to have the right answer, to have the right reaction in the right moment. So from that moment on, the king, this prince which became king, he was he was start to meditate every day. He start to pray and be connected to divine, just to have proper reaction. Because things in this world will happen. This is the world of changes, and changes will come and go all the time. So we will all face difficult and challenging situations. We will face beautiful moments, and we will be in love. Then we will go through the period when we will not feel loved, or we will not feel that we love so much as we used to do. So we will all go through all these different changes and different phases of our lives. And but what matters how we will react on all of this, what kind of reaction we will have, and what state of consciousness we will have. And that's why we have this beautiful examples of the great personalities, which are giving us the guidelines how we should live and how we should overcome all the difficulties. So please try to read about these great personalities. Doesn't matter which tradition they come from, whatever inspires you, whatever your heart is telling you, just follow that and read about them, see how they overcome the difficulties, and you will find the right answers, definitely. And let us try to meditate every day, to pray and chant and sing every day, and then we will have the proper consciousness in these difficult times, and maybe later on in the less difficult times. So now I will chant for you to glorify Vrindavan Dham, to glorify divine couple of Radha and Krishna. If you know the song, you can chant with me, which is actually recommended that you also chant. It's beautiful. And let us meditate on this beautiful place called Vrindavan. Or if you've never been to Vrindavan, just imagine one place where you feel safe, where you feel loved. And this is your sacred place. So all of us, we can close our eyes right now. Let us focus on our heart. And then you can see a beautiful forest with the big, huge trees. And in this forest, in the middle of the forest, you can see a big lake. It's a beautiful, peaceful lake. And in the middle of that lake is a small island with one small house. And this house is a temple, or a church, or a mosque, whatever resonates with your heart. So we will enter this temple, and inside you will see the pictures of the great personalities. Or pictures of divine, which inspires you. So this is the moment where we can offer our prayers, where we can offer our gratitude. It's a moment where we can make our connection with the divine. We chant Kirtan in a call and response way, because Kirtan is like a relationship. First, we listen very carefully. And then we express ourselves. And we just say whatever we have in our heart. So Kirtan is about listening and about expressing. In this way, we build our relationship with the divine. We make it stronger every day, every moment. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan. Hey Govinda, Hey Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. Hey Govinda, Hey Gopal, Keshava Madhava Dinadaya. Dinadayal Prabhu, Dinadayal, Dinadayal Prabhu, Dinadayal, Dinadayal Prabhu, Dinadayal, Dinadayal Prabhu, Dinadayal, Shyama Sundara Kanayala Girivaradari Nandadula, Shyama Sundara Kanayala Girivaradari Nandadula Nandadula Prabhu Nandadula Nandadula Prabhu Nandadula Nandadula Prabhu Nandadula Nandadula Prabhu Nandadula Achyuta Keshava Shri Nandanandana Govinda Gopala Hari Achyuta Keshava Shri Nandanandana Govinda Gopala Hari Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Shyam Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Shyam Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Shyam Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Jai Jai Radhe Jai Jai Shyam Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan, Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan. Please stay for a while with the mantra, with your eyes closed. We stay in our heart, in the temple of our heart, from our meditation from the beginning. And we pray that we can be the instrument of the love and compassion. And we can offer our prayers for the protection, for this whole world, whole planet, the people we love, and also people that we are not directly connected with. I thank you all very much for watching this video, and I will try to record more, to chant with all of you, to share some thoughts. I wish you all to be conscious, to be aware, and to remember the great personalities that we talk about, to read about them. Please spend your time as much as possible in this way, and try to share also some of your thoughts, some of your hearts. You can please leave the comment also on this video, or you can suggest also something that we can talk about, or you can ask questions, you can also give some constructive critics, whatever, everything is welcome. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy. Wish you all the best, to you and your family and all the people that you love. May we all be blessed. May we all be instrument of the love and compassion. Haribol, Namaste, Radhe Shyam. See you next time. Thank you.